Hello guys, how's it going? I hope you guys have been great out there. It's been quite a while, but there's been a lot going on in the LEGO world in the past couple of weeks, especially going up into the holidays of 2021, so I definitely wanted to chime in. Without further ado, let's get right to it. First of all, we're coming up to the end of the year, so of course that means retiring sets for 2021. Now there are a lot of videos that go over the sets that are retiring, so I'm not going to cover them all, but I definitely wanted to give a few recommendations. I actually had gone and picked up a couple of my own, one of them being the Pirates of Barracuda Bay, and the other one being the Assembly Square. For both of these sets, I definitely recommend, if there's something you've been looking at and thinking about getting before they retire, I definitely have to recommend. With the Pirates of Barracuda Bay, I mean, the detail on the ship, I have it just as a ship alone, and it's an amazing build, especially when you have it as the ship and the island, the playability features of it. It's just a really wonderful build, and I definitely recommend this one as a grab before it retires. The next one is Assembly Square, and as you know, it's been out for a while, and for those of you that might be on the fence, I kind of was on the fence with the Assembly Square initially, but when I saw it in person, that really got me to want to go get it, which I did. Now, having built it and actually placed it along with a couple of the other modulars, this is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite modular. Just having the three buildings there, especially with one being set back, it adds a lot of variety to the streetscape, and that little plaza area in the front is a definitely great staging area for anything you want to do there. I definitely recommend the Assembly Square to grab before it retires if you guys haven't done so. One that I definitely want to get, that I hope I do before the end of the year, is the Bugatti Chiron. Now again, this of course has been, like the other ones, out for a little while now. But it's definitely, if it's anything like the LEGO Technic Porsche 911, which a lot of people say it's even better than that one, I would definitely call this a must grab for any of the car enthusiasts out there. I really hope I get my hands on it. But other than that, there are so many other great retiring sets, such as the LEGO Harry Potter series. You've got the Hogwarts Castle that's retiring. You've got Disney sets like the Train and Station. Those are, things that I'm looking at. I hope I get a chance to pick them up, but if not, I hope you guys get the chance. But keep an eye on those. So if you are trying to get a last-ditch effort and not finding them online, definitely keep an eye on the retailers. They usually have them on shelves a little longer than they go out of stock online, so hopefully they're available at a retailer near you, and hopefully you get to jump on them before the year ends. On these retiring sets, let me know which ones you guys picked up. I'm really interested to see what most people were going for that are going to retire. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the recent release of the second round of the Bricklink Designer sets. As you guys know, these Bricklink Designer sets that they've been putting out are basically idea sets that have reached 10,000 but have not been accepted by LEGO. So Bricklink, along with LEGO, have given the designs a second chance to kind of get on the market, and these are really a one-time release and kind of a quicker grab. They're only available for a couple days until they sell out, and basically that's it. The second round had a cool list of releases for this week. Personally, I've gotten the LEGO modular set, which I'm looking forward to get, the LEGO store. It looks like a really cool build, and this one is actually, as of now, the first one that's completely sold out. I did pick up another set from this release, which is the Venetian houses. This is another beautiful, another modular build. I guess I'm going heavy on the buildings for the second round, but these two are really beautiful sets. What I do like about Venetian houses is you can kind of arrange the buildings in a different pattern, a different orientation if you'd like, and just the exterior detail was so beautiful I had to pick one up. As of this time, the Venetian houses is still available, but I think this will probably go soon. Now, the other remaining sets that are going to go into production for the Bricklink Designer Round 2 are the Mountain Windmill, the Retro Bowling Alley, and the Clockwork Aquarium. Again, just like the first two, these are all beautiful builds. I'm really happy they made it. I don't know if I'm going to get these last three myself. I'll probably stick with the two that I've got. But definitely, again, I just want to reiterate, these are sets that you're only going to have a chance to get this one time. Once they're gone, and you guys know how the resale market are. You're probably going to find these for maybe up to double the price once they are sold out and on the streets. So again, if there's something that you're considering you'd like, I'd recommend to go for it. And if you don't want it, you could always offload it if you genuinely wanted it and end up not wanting it when you get it. You're not going to have a problem offloading them, in my opinion. So the next topic is a big one. I wanted to see you guys' thoughts on these recent October, November, December 21 releases. I'd say LEGO's been coming at us in 2021 with some pretty big hitter releases. I definitely had my heart set on a couple, and I have bit the bullet and picked a couple up. Santa's Sleigh being one of them. I know that's not one of the bigger ones, but I did get my hands on that. I got my hands on the Home Alone set, which I did a couple live builds on, and I'm looking forward to do a review on them. And the heavy hit for me was the Lego Titanic, which I was lucky enough to pick up at the store. They sold out really quick, but I was able to pick one up when they restocked at my store the day after the initial release. The Titanic, I actually didn't think I would be getting quite so soon. It is a beautiful set right out of the bat, but as soon as I saw it actually in the Lego store, I knew it was a must-have. Just seeing it on display there, so I just went ahead and got it. It hurts a lot, but I hope I do enjoy it once it's put together. So combine these recent LEGO release pickups with those Bricklink Designer releases, and it's been quite a heavy couple weeks, I do have to admit. So of course then LEGO, within 1 or 2 weeks after the release of the Titanic, definitely upped themselves again and released the UCS AT-AT. Now it's not going to be on shelves until Black Friday, or I guess I'd say online for a Black Friday release. But I was really crazy to see that $800 price point confirmed. It is a really beautiful set, but in my opinion, I probably wouldn't be picking up this set. I think I'm not that much big of a fan to justify that kind of set. But from what I've seen, the build and the quality and the end product looks really beautiful. It is a gigantic set, and I know that you hardcore Star Wars LEGO fans are going to love this thing when you build it. Let me know if you guys are planning to put down the $800 to get this AT-AT. Let me know if you're looking at it for like a day one Black Friday release, or saving for picking up down the road. Either way, I hope you guys end up getting it if that's what you want. I'll skip on it. I think I've got some recovery from the Titanic to do, so I think I'm okay with that right now. Let me know in the comments if you guys have been able to get a hold of any of these new sets, if you've built them, what your thoughts are on them. And speaking of which, I did lastly want to talk about the stock going into the holiday 2021 season. Kind of as expected, we're not seeing a lot out there. Some of the bigger ones, again, like Home Alone, you'll find a lot of these sets are out of stock online, but if those of you are lucky enough to be near a store, I definitely say hold out, keep waiting. Keep checking the website, because I do see that a couple of these sets, notably the Home Alone set and the Titanic set, they are actually coming up every now and then in a couple stores near me. So every now and then you'll find a couple in stock just for the day. Usually when they're in, they do go out pretty quick, but there is a possibility of getting them. I think the best chance right now is the store. And then of course, going into these holiday sets are going to be really in high demand, like the Santa's Sleigh, Santa's Visit. Again, you'll see them pretty out of stock online for the most part, but definitely keep an eye on your stores, keep a tab on the shelves. You'll see them come in every once in a while. Also, I have been trying the auto notify for online when they do come up in stock. For example, like the Santa's Sleigh, I did get online. It became available maybe for just a couple hours one evening. I got the email, I ordered it immediately, and I think the next morning they were gone. So definitely use those stock automatic updates to help you keep track on those onlines when they do release. So that being said, I am wondering you guys' thoughts on the stock in general for the holidays 2021. I never really have been shopping too much in LEGO around this time frame. I know with all of the world events and supply issues that are going on these days, everything is hard in general to get. So let me know how it is compared to other seasons, if it's worse, if it's usually the same this time holiday every year. Let me know if you guys have been able to grab a set that you guys really wanted and are considered hard to get. Really hope you guys are able to get your hands on the things that you want for this holiday season. And again, if not, especially with these new releases, don't worry, they'll be around for a while. Except for the Bricklink Designer ones. I think you guys need to jump on it. You guys need to jump on those if you haven't yet. But again, for the Lego store, they'll come around. It's not a now or never thing for those Lego store items, unless you're talking about retiring sets or those designer program sets. That's pretty much all I wanted to cover today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I did want to let you know I am working on a review for the Home Alone set. Again, I was super stoked to get the Titanic set. I haven't figured out yet whether I'm going to do a live build on it. It's going to be I'm assuming a multi-series type of thing with that set, and I am looking to do a review on it. But again, both of these sets have been covered quite a lot, so I don't know if any of you guys would be interested in seeing a review on those, but I'll see what happens there. I think the Home Alone one's going to come soon. Other than that, thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys are staying safe, having a great time out there, and I'm looking forward to see you guys on the next one. I really would appreciate it if you liked it and subscribed if this video was worth anything to you guys. If not, leave any of your opinions on the comments. I'm curious to see what you guys' thoughts are on everything that's going on in LEGO as of this moment. So thank you guys, take care, and see y'all on the next one.